My guy, Bad Bunny, is going to be performing. Yes, these are bunny ears. He's going to be performing at the Royal Rumble. Oh, I got stuck.
Welcome to the demon level, body slam you through the rubble. Hosted by your demon diva, Queen of Sass, Stylisa, champion.
Hi there, my little demons and divas. Bienvenidos. Welcome back to my channel. ¿Qué la que hay, mi gente? Estamos activados, estamos encendidos. Welcome back. It is I, Isa, aka the Demon Diva, and I am here to talk about last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. But before I get into all of that, please, if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get a new alert. So you get an alert every time I go live, upload a video, a reaction. I've been trying to give you content every single day. Trying, not committing to it yet, but we're getting there. In addition to that, if you would like to follow me in any of my other social media, it is all in the description below. It's at NYC Demon Diva, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. And last night, I was in the Wrestling Inc. Raw Recap podcast. I had a lot of fun talking about what went on in Monday Night Raw with Raj, Glenn, and Matt Morgan. So thank you to Wrestling Inc. for having me. And if you guys want to check that out, I will link it in the description below. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about last night's episode of Monday Night Raw, which aired on, I never know the date, Monday, January 25th. Go home show. Guys, the Royal Rumble is this weekend. Does it even feel like it? No, but that was the go home show for the Royal Rumble. Earlier in the days, there was two huge announcements from WWE. One wasn't all that big. The second one, huge, okay? The one that wasn't all that big is that the WWE Network is no more, and in March, it is merging with Peacock. I cannot wait for all the puns I'm gonna make about Roman Reigns, Peacock. Anyway, but the real huge announcement here is that my guy, Bad Bunny, is going to be performing. Yes, these are bunny ears. He's going to be performing at the Royal Rumble. Oh, I got stuck. I wish you guys could see the whole ears. Hold on, let me see. If I back up a little, you can. Okay. I'm so excited. Bad Bunny is going to be performing his hit single, Booker T. Bad Bunny is a huge wrestling fan, in case you guys didn't know. So I think I am so happy for him, because I know he's gotta be marking out over this, and I cannot wait to see him and sing out loud, and I hope he ends up drop kicking Booker T. Alright, let's get into my 5 favorite things from last night's episodes of Monday Night Raw. Number 1, Edge's promo. My god, like, it was intense. I guess I love that it was unexpected, because they didn't really announce it. Like, I guess they said it earlier on social media, but believe it or not, guys, I don't live on Twitter, so I didn't know until the show started, and I'm like, wow, Edge is gonna be in the show. It was a pre-recorded promo, but still, Edge was in the show, and he told this amazing promo about how he always dreamed to be a wrestler, spoke about his mom. I just loved how he took us on this, like, story. It was like storytelling, but at the end he made his point, and he announced that he will be entering the Royal Rumble match. I miss good promos on Raw, and you know what? I am someone that's kind of against legends coming back, because I really would love for the new guys to get over and become larger than life figures, like the old school wrestlers. But then you get this guy to come over and show you how a promo's done, something that we haven't seen in Raw for so long, and you realize why sometimes they have to rely on the legends. And yeah, he did he did a good job. I am not upset. I saw a lot of people being like, oh, they could have saved it as a surprise. First of all, he was a surprise last year. You're never going to be able to outdo one, and there's no fans, so I didn't mind. I didn't mind the announcement because I appreciated the promo, and he would have not been able to do that if he just showed up. I have more of an issue with them announcing who the number 30th is on backstage. I wish I didn't know. I always love the mystery surrounding that number 30th entrant. I don't mind them telling us number 1 and number 2 from the women's rumble. I wish they would have done that with the men's. Last year we knew who number 1 was, Brock. But number 30th, we always wait for that last surprise to show up, you know? No, we're not gonna have that. I also was wondering, the last time we saw Edge, he was sitting in the exact same spot. So has he been there the whole time? All these months? Let me know, Edge. Like he watches me. Number 2 was the Randy RKO to Alexa. I uploaded my reaction to that. Last night I was like, I'm not gonna do reactions. And then as soon as I saw they were gonna put that in the main event, and it was kind of a little bit of foreshadowing when they showed the promo and like previously on Raw, I figured Randy was gonna interfere, so I set up, and I'm glad I did. That RKO was amazing. It's payback from Randy. And you know, he showed up without the mask, that makeup. But can we talk about how this is becoming a tradition for Randy Orton before WrestleMania? Wasn't he RKOing Beth Phoenix around this time of year last year? Maybe it's just a thing that Randy likes to do on the way to WrestleMania. Number 3, guys, is happening. For the first time, Drew McIntyre is going to make my favorite 5 moments, and I'm sorry, I know that's probably disappointing to you guys. You don't expect that from me, but at number 3 is Drew McIntyre's promo that he cut as soon as he came out about COVID. Thanked the fans for the World Witches, talked about understanding that he got lucky and how many people are fighting for it, and dedicated his match to people suffering or that have suffered from coronavirus. And to me, it was inspiring. It was a good way to use that platform. Drew McIntyre does have a big fan base, and to use his voice for that is amazing. Even Roman Reigns, even turning heel, he's still doing all his charity work for leukemia. I liked it, and it also made me wonder, I wish he wasn't a goofball all the time, because when he gets real like that, it really just is more significant to me. So I like when he cut his video promos, you know, speaking about it, and I like that he came back and he was able to address it. I feel like WWE has been so weird in regards to COVID, and even though we know who's catching it and who isn't, they don't want to talk about it. But your main guy got it, and you're doing the right thing by spreading awareness. There's so many celebrities that have gotten it and have used their platform to spread awareness about it. WWE, you can't avoid it, you know. So I really like what Drew did. And also an honorable mention, I enjoy that they kept the Goldberg short and simple. That's how Goldberg should be kept. Like, don't give him a long promo, let him come out and say something stupid like a one-liner, and that's it. So I appreciated that. I hope that Drew McIntyre wins on Sunday, but we'll get to that when I do my prediction stream with the Magic 8 Ball. So excited for that. Probably Saturday, because I don't want to do it before, because you guys know how they always add a match or something Friday night on SmackDown. So I'd rather wait until I think I have all the information we need to make predictions. Speaking of Drew McIntyre and his COVID promo, number 4 was Shelton Benjamin's mask. I chuckled when he came out and still had his mask on, and then he kind of realized it and tried to take it off when the camera was right on him. That made me laugh. And then his Twitter response, you could tell he completely forgot that he even have it on, which is normal, we all do it. But his Twitter response was so amazing. But props to Shelton Benjamin for being safe and keeping people safe. And at number 5 is Ali and Kofi, and that long storyline that they're doing such an amazing job at continuing it, and I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see them come face to face when Kofi is no longer injured. In the meantime, I like what Ali is doing. Ali is so underrated, and is the only good thing about Retribution at this point. I felt there was a couple of good in-ring performances last night. I thought that Xavier looked good. I thought that Sheamus looked good in that handicap match. There was a Gaunlet Match. So there was a couple of really good wrestling last night. I would say in the last few weeks, last night Raw's was probably the better one, but it wasn't good. And it definitely did not feel like a go-home show for the Royal Rumble. But listen guys, the Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view of the year, and while I'm a little bit sad about the no fans situations, I am not less excited for it. And last year I got to be at the Rumble. I vlogged this. Actually the last wrestling event that I attended, and I used to go to so many wrestling events. To think that it's been a year, this has been so crazy. So I'm excited that we still have it, and I am so hyped for Sunday, and I wish that Raw would have done a better job at hyping it up. That being said, maybe they just know that people are still gonna tune in because it's the freaking Royal Rumble and we have Bad Bunny. So let me know in the comments down below, what were your favorite moments of Monday Night Raw? Do you agree with some of my moments? Do you not? And don't forget to like and subscribe. Go follow me on all my social media, and until next time, adios. Mwah.
Yeah, demon diva, quite the screamer. Cursing, tease ya, hurting, please ya. Spot her out in any of y'all arena. Break the meter, get way too excited, watch her boot up. If the lady could, she get lady wood until you know who we can suit up. I get a girl, it's a low, wrestling down at the rope. Y'all gotta run with the group, wrestling with the commute.